G'day everyone, it is the Captain. Welcome back to the channel. Big thank you, of course, to each and every one of you that like and subscribe to these videos and you share them around the world. Today we are travelling back to the United Kingdom, the old UK, where we come across a frauditor who thought it'd be a great idea to go and film some prisons. Now, in the UK and anywhere underneath British rule, so Australia and a couple other places, we don't have a jail system, we only have a prison system. So if you are arrested and you are taken to court and you are held in what's known as remand, so you are waiting either your court date or you're waiting to be sentenced, then you spend time in the big boy jail. You don't just sit in police cells, you actually go off to the big boy jail in a particular area of whatever prison, depending on your crime, and you hang out there until your court date or you are sentenced to a prison term. So he goes and visits a category D prison, and in the UK a category D is an open or a minimal security prison, primarily for inmates that are either at the end of a prison sentence and due to be released relatively soon, or their crimes don't count to be a heavy crime, so therefore the minimum security is probably a better spot for them. So he decides that it's a great idea to grab his recording equipment and toddle off into the prison grounds to see what he can film. He even states at the very beginning of the video that he believes that recording and photos are only for inside prison buildings or inside the prison fences. We all know, all of us, no matter what country you're in, if you're on prison grounds, whether you're inside the fence or outside the fence, you're trespassing. You're not allowed recording. There's signs, there's everything available telling you that you shouldn't be doing what you are doing. So normal people see these signs and go, fair enough, we won't do that. But frauditors, well, we all know that they're a different breed. So let's see how he goes with what he believes is true.
Might be an interesting place today, may not be. We'll see. It's raining, so that's not good. A little reception there. Hello. A red light over here. Yep. I'm just recording. Yeah. I'm actually. No, I'm doing a video today of the Spring Hill prison, so.
Yeah, I totally get that, but there's a little notice there to say that beyond that certain point there's no recording, so if you'd like to just go down by the public footpath, that would be
Yeah, but the law is no recording inside a prison.
Okay, and you're now inside prison grounds, so if I could
Yeah,
just
the grounds
ask
doesn't count for that.
if I could just ask you to come down here, that would
No,
be
I'm going to
great.
carry on, and then I'll leave after that, if that's all right.
No, I'm asking you to leave now, please.
Okay, I'm declining that request.
Listen here, you result of a few beers and a proctology exam. You're on prison grounds. This isn't up for discussion. You can't just decline and move on, kind of like how your mum does every time you try and give her a goddamn hug. She declines straight away. I only like you as a friend, mate. Don't come in for the hug. We're not workmates, right? Stay where you are.
All right.
Okay, could you just stand with this gentleman?
Yeah, so the law is very clear on prisons and filming, so as it's publicly accessible, the road, and you've got a traffic light there, which I presume is for roadworks, council roadworks, so we can film here. Yeah, that's how it is. Not being awkward or anything.
No, of course not.
Just
Of course not.
working within the law.
Sure.
I'm gonna have a little walk over here. All right, you can follow me if you want. Cool. So how's your day going, guys?
Yeah, good.
Apart from raining.
Good so far, yeah.
Yeah, cool, man. I've just got my hoodie up because it's raining. I'm not trying to hide myself. So is that the main prison there, or not? No. Okay, it's a nice building, isn't it? So guys, we've got this beautiful building here. What's this building for? Staff? Is it for staff here, yeah? Or
your grasp on the English language is outstanding. You're answering your own questions. That's great. Is this building for staff? Yeah. Well, fuck, man. You didn't even give him a chance to answer. You answered the question. You obviously know more than the rest of us. I guess this is what happens when you're an A-grade fuckhead with no friends. You sort of sit at home going, what do you reckon, Stephen? Should we head out and be a drain on the people that have real jobs? Yes, Stephen, that's a fucking great idea.
Yeah, lovely building there. Not sure what it's for. I think it's probably for staff, or visitors possibly. Oh, got the big man coming out. He doesn't look very happy, does he? Doesn't look very happy at all. Let's get out the rain a little bit. You don't look very happy, my friend. Yeah, it's publicly accessible. The road. Yeah, where I'm stood right now, Mike, because I'm under the tree, just trying to keep shelter. But over by the road there, right, it's public. Sorry, don't circle me. It's public.
Could I just ask you to move where the public footpath
Yeah,
is?
as long as you don't get too close.
No, that's fine. If you could just like come with
So
me.
before I walk over there,
Yeah.
let me just explain to you one thing. There's no filming inside prison.
Yeah.
That's the law, right? No. So there's roadworks there, right? Sorry, why are you circling me in front of me?
Alright, numbnuts, let's see if I can break it down on a level that you might understand. The road, which is what you're standing on, are on private prison grounds owned by His Majesty's Prison Services, which, for those playing at home, is a federal government department. In fact, it's under His Majesty's government, right? Which is himself, not even under the UK government. It's under His Majesty's government, right? So, if he needs those bloody roads resurfaced, they are going to organise either the local government or contractors to come in and fix those roads, right? That doesn't mean that you can just toddle onto it because you can get to it from a footpath. You can get to a female public toilet from a footpath too. Are you going to go in there and film, you fucking weirdo?
I'm not going anywhere, am I? I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here.
I'm prison property, yeah.
You can circle me all you want.
Recording.
Are you recording me?
I am recording you, yeah.
Okay. And you are GN112?
Doesn't make any difference.
It does. In case you assault me, then I know who you are. So basically, that road where I was, okay,
Yeah.
it's publicly accessible, meaning it's public property. We can drive on there, walk on there, right? Right, so these guys, I was showing them this building here, saying, is it for prisoners or staff? It's a very nice building, right, compared to most prisons, right? That's all I said. You came to me, and I'm explaining to you, that road where I was stood there, which is where you initially confronted me, right? I can be there, and if I really want to record there, which is boring, I can. That's it. That's all I'm trying to say.
It's prison property. Them thing down there is prison property, yeah?
I'm the manager. If you'd just like to come with me,
But
we'll go
it's
down.
publicly accessible, meaning it's an implied...
Which means you can't record, though. Still prison
Can
property.
record. I can't go inside of the prison and record, of course not.
You are inside. This is all prison property.
You know what I mean? I mean inside.
So if you know the law that much,
Yeah.
you know that while on here, we've got the powers of a constable. So I can actually take that off you now, and I can take you in there and restrain you.
A constable haven't got the powers to take that off me though, so you haven't either.
Are they not?
So this key turner is 100% correct. Inside the prison grounds, he has the same right as what's known as a special constable, or as it's known internationally, a police officer, right? Which means that he has the powers to detain, he has the powers to take your stuff, he has the powers to arrest you, and one of my favourite powers, he has the right to remove you from the prison grounds by any means necessary. In fact, here in Australia, most outside guards of a prison are armed. And if you get close enough to their fence, which means that you've breached another layer of security to get to the fence, and on the other side of the three fences are the inmates, you can be shot. No questions asked, no money back guarantees, just shot. Because as far as the prison officer who is protecting the fence line is concerned, you're aiding an escape, and he can use such force not disproportionate to his objective. So let this be a lesson to all the Aussie auditors out there. Feel free to swing past your local prison.
No, they haven't.
Would you just like to come with me and we'll go
Why are
down
you so
by the
close?
footpath?
I'm not.
You're like half a metre away from me.
I think you're close to him, not...
He showed the gap. Right, let me just tell you one thing, right, before you get yourself in for claims against people that
I
do
know
it.
you
Right?
do, I know
Right?
you do.
So what happens is,
You know it's all being recorded for your blog or whatever you want to call it.
the police don't have the power to take my phone off me, because I'm not breaking the law. Right? If I was inside, obviously I am. If I assault you...
That's fine, the police are on the way in here now, that's fine.
So then leave them to sort it out.
That's fine.
Could you just come down by
So I understand you have the powers of constable to arrest me if I've committed a crime. anything like that.
You are
I'm not
doing.
committing. No, I'm not.
Recording on prison property,
Okay.
you are doing.
Before you do that, then maybe just check. However you're going to check paperwork, your books. Call a manager and say,
I am the
I've got my
manager.
"Is it
Yeah.
no,
I am the
no?"
manager.
Then you should know the law.
Yeah, and I'm asking you to go
That's
down by
fine.
the
You're
public
asking me to
footpath.
go there, right?
Yeah,
Let me back off a little bit,
that's
so a
I
bit
think
closer.
you've been asked more than once, haven't you?
But I'm within my
More than once.
I'm within my right to be here.
But you've been asked, though, haven't you?
I have, but I've declined that
just ignored
request.
him,
Yeah,
really,
no,
Just ignore him.
my friend, I could say to you, take your
Decline
shirt
him,
off.
ignore him.
You don't have to take your shirt off.
Ignore him. It's the same thing, isn't it?
Okay, if I tell you to walk over there, you going to do it?
Asking someone and giving a lawful order with the power of the Crown behind you are a bit different, you fucking drongo. Of course, he can ask you to do what he wants. He has the power of His Majesty's service behind him. He is a trained and authorised officer of His Majesty, which means that you can fuck right off when he tells you to. All because you ask means fuck all. Claire Danes keeps asking me to move back into our bedroom, right? She keeps asking me day after fucking day after day. But until she tells me where she put my loofah, I'm staying on the couch, and if she wants to fuck me, she has to come out here. After all, I'm a man of bloody principle.
I don't have to do anything you tell me to do.
Exactly. I don't
I'm
have to
not
go.
the one-
I
I'm
don't.
not the one that's on prison property, am I?
Right, but I'm legally allowed to be where I am right now. Let me just show the camera. There. There's reception there, right, and here.
I'm boring now.
Can we
So go then.
have this
I'm
conversation down this
You're
way?
boring, yeah? It's boring, isn't it? So go then, get
follow
go
you
back
and
to
all
work.
that stuff.
Can we just have this
Sorry, stop
conversation
circling
down
me,
this way?
please. Thank you very much.
Yeah, just, can we
Stop
just have this
circling me.
conversation?
I'm not going anywhere. I just want you to stop circling me. Right, so what's happening is you've called the police, right? So just leave them to deal with it. If you think I'm breaking the law, let me deal with it. I'm not going in the property, in the prison. I'm not even trying to walk around the grounds, right? I'm just here right now. And probably I'm going to walk back to where you confronted
Yeah,
me.
if you
No,
could
no, no,
go
no, no.
that
Just
way.
no, just by reception there. I'm going to go over there, all right? This guy's funny, look at him. He's just following me everywhere. I'm not going to run away, am I? Right, what's the point of running
I
away?
don't really care what you do.
All right, so
As long as you get off of here.
stop following me then, please. Just to let you know, I won't be leaving on your accord. Either you chill out here and I'll finish my video and I'll walk off, or if you're going to be stubborn about it, I'll wait for the police to arrive.
That's fine, you wait for the police driver.
What are you doing? What are you trying to do? Intimidate me? It doesn't work.
You're the one that's trying to provoke.
I'm not
Mate,
trying.
you are trying to
Wait. You've came to me.
You're the
You've
one that
walked
came- you're the
closer
one that
to
came
me.
onto this property.
Yes, but
So it's pretty clear that he just wants to play a bit of fuck around and find out the prison edition. Now, there's a bit of different rules when it comes to playing fuck around and find out in the prison yard, because really, they just want him off the grounds, okay? So remember, they have the power to do this by any means necessary. By the way, you see these boom gates? Well, they normally are working to prevent cars and fuckheads like this just strolling onto the property. But because they're resealing the road and the car park that we saw in the early parts of this video, the manager here has made the smart decision to leave them up so she doesn't have to open and close them every 5 minutes as the cars, the trucks and stuff are coming and going, right? As we also saw when he first arrived and walked past her boom gates, she was as quick as fuck to go after him.
I'm
You're the one
not.
that's trying
I
to
haven't.
provoke, not me.
So how am I trying to provoke by walking on here? So I went to a different prison the other day.
That's nice. So did I.
Guy's Marsh, right? You know what happened?
I'm not really interested.
Absolutely nothing. They didn't even come out and speak to me. So do you know what the video? It was a boring video.
It's boring,
It was boring. No one came out. I walked around. I showed the grounds. It was category C. So obviously there's a wall around and stuff. High security. Nothing happened. Nothing. So I'm not trying to provoke you, my friend. You came to me, right? This lady politely asked me to leave.
Yep.
More than once.
These two gentlemen were more than friendly. I asked them a few questions about the prison. They answered. That's all I wanted. Just some information, a quick look, and I'm gone. Not to provoke anybody, all right?
Could I just ask you to go down the drive, please?
Hello.
Go back to the public access area, please.
think we've just
no
had
right
this-
of access of being here.
Sorry?
You've no right of access of being here.
It's publicly
Explicit-
accessible from
They're
here.
explicitly terminated. I'm going to read something to you.
Go on, yeah,
now.
that's fine, go on.
Right, now things are going to escalate here, judging by the fact that this guy is the correctional manager. Now, the correctional manager reports directly to the governor of the jail, the governor being the person that actually runs the facility on behalf of His Majesty. So, whatever he says has a bit more weight than just your regular prison officer that would be talking to someone. Now, I have noticed, because I have actually skipped ahead here, the camera that he's using sort of glitches for the next minute or two. So if you have a problem with flashing imagery, just be aware that the next few minutes will have a bit of a glitch camera. Kind of like this guy's life. Just an absolute glitch in the Matrix.
Okay, Section 33 of the 1972 Act did not give anyone right of access to a prison. So,
I'm not in the prison.
your
Just
rights
so
of
you know.
access are explicitly terminated, and you are not here conducting lawful business. Furthermore,
Well, I'm not conducting unlawful business, am I?
you can inform auditors, which I guess you are proclaiming to be an auditor, that any such rights of access are explicitly terminated. Visible signage is one way to terminate such rights by simply asking people to leave is in itself sufficient, also sufficient. Staff can eject members of the public in reliance to Prison Rule 71, paragraph 2. The governor may direct the removal from a prison of any person who does not leave when being required to do so.
I'm not in the prison though.
You are in the prison.
So
And
do you know
I'm
what
not going to
hap-
argue the point with you.
Why are you getting so angry?
I'm not going to argue the point with you. You will either move down there now,
Right.
otherwise I will move you.
Okay.
So as we just heard from Maverick, the correctional manager here, there are things already in place through the UK to prevent journalists or auditing turning up and running their goddamn mouth thinking they're king fucking dick. Now, let's have a bit of a look at this. Let's have, oh, there it is. Oh my God, the meter's in the red. This guy is as good as fucked. Let's play our favourite game of fuck around and find out the prison edition.
You have.
So before one of
you
us
have
does
to
that-
move now. Down to the bottom there, please, before I move you.
So can I just say, what you just read out there,
No, you're not
No,
going
let
to
me-
argue.
let me respond to you.
You're not going to argue the matter with me.
before I move...
You're not going to move.
Before I move...
Move. Come on.
No. Don't put your hands on me.
Move.
Do not put your hands on me. Do not put your hands on me. Do not put your hands on me.
Move.
Do not get your hands off me. Get your hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Move.
Get your hands off me, my friends. Get your hands
We're
off me.
walking you down there, okay?
Get your hands off me.
Well, walk then yourself.
Get your hands off me.
Walk yourself then.
Get your hands
Okay.
off me. Let go.
The police are on
Let
the
go
route
of
to
me
you.
now and I'll walk.
Walk. Okay.
Let go of me. Let go. Let
Okay.
go
All
of
right,
me.
all right. Keep walking. Walk then.
Right. Who are
Keep
you?
walking.
Who are you?
Keep walking.
Who are you?
Keep walking.
Who are you?
Keep walking.
G.
You've got, this is a public area down here. Okay? Move. You've been fair warned.
A civil claim against you.
You've been fair warned. Fill
No,
your
we
boots.
were going to have a discussion about
Fill
what
your
that
boots.
means.
Fill your boots.
Find it funny, do you, my friend?
Yeah, it's funny.
It's funny, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, that's where you need to be.
funny.
And what's your number?
Okay?
There you go.
That's where you need to be. This is it.
Right.
That's it. You can
This is it. You're happy now?
Good enough, fuck off.
You happy now?
Get out of my face.
Or what?
Well, what are you doing here now? I'm in public land.
Yes? Stay here. You're quite happy to be here.
Get back to
Okay?
work.
You don't tell me what to do.
I do.
No, you don't.
You'll be walking back to work in a minute.
Alright, I'm going to let the cat out of the bag here a little bit. I used to work in Australian prisons, okay? And let me tell you something that I've learned over the years. Never, ever go toe-to-toe with a prison officer. You know why? Because they deal, and we deal, with more dangerous people than what you could ever be, okay? We've dealt with the worst of the worst. And you, mate, aren't even a bloody notch on the crime scale of life. You are like nothing. You are so far below on the crime scale that kids that steal fucking chewing gum from shops are smarter criminals than you are. Okay? Let this be a lesson to you. If you want to know what it's like to go toe-to-toe with a prison officer, keep going this course of life and you're going to end up in his care and he will have no problems in showing you how to play fuck around and find out the big boys edition inside his correctional facility.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay.
5 idiots.
You're going to stay here now?
Right, so let me tell you, before you put hands on
The
me,
police are on the way.
right, that thing you read out to me
The police are
is
on the
for
way.
prison, not for
They're gonna-
prison
They're
land.
going to arrest you and take you away.
For what?
Trespass.
It's a civil matter, idiot.
You think you know what you're talking about?
Yes, I
You
do.
haven't a clue what you're talking
I do
about.
know what I'm talking about.
Step back on here again, we'll move you again.
Okay, fuck off, go back to work.
Thank you.
You're an ignorant, nasty little piece of work.
Says you that just put your hands on me.
Nasty piece
You
of
little
work.
bully.
With a foul mouth.
You little, that's why you come to this job, isn't it?
Really?
You come to this job so that you can bully people.
Really?
You shouldn't be in the job.
Have you recorded that bit there, have you?
Yeah, I showed that on the way in.
You recorded that bit?
I showed that bit on the way in. Which bit are you talking about? Do you want to show me? Which part? Go and show me which part?
The criminal offence with an alcohol and mobile phone. Oh, that's it.
That's inside a prison.
Camera.
That's inside a prison.
Stay on public land.
That's inside a prison. Not on the public road.
Please stay on the public land.
I will not do what you tell me, custodial manager. I know who you are. You will. So guys, just wanted to point out a few things. I blurred my face on the confrontational part just because you're going to have idiots out there that will be screenshotting it and trying to send it round and twisting the story, probably making it out that I've been arrested or something stupid like that, right?
So you don't want your face out there on the internet, huh? Well, maybe you should have done a better job there editing your videos. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Curtis. Curtis is from YouTube. Curtis's YouTube channel is DJE Media. That's DJE space Media. He didn't want his photo out there because it looked like he was getting arrested. Well, do a better job bloody editing your videos there, numbnuts, and we wouldn't have any of these problems. Anyway, look, he goes on to have a bit of a whinge and a sook that he was assaulted by prison staff. But strangely enough, when the police got there to talk to him, he'd already fucking legged it. He's already at home finger blasting his blow-up goat before he had a nice little snap. But if he had hung around, those police would have had no problem putting him in the car, taking him down to the station, putting a blanket around him, giving him a nice warm cup of cocoa, maybe a sandwich, a pat on the head, and said, "Don't worry, princess, we're just going to arrest you now so you can head back to that prison that you want to see so much while you await your court date. It's okay, we'll take you there ourselves. Come on down." Well, that's it. That's the end of another video. Big thank you, of course, to each and every one of you that like and subscribe to these videos. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers right now. I can taste it, but I really have to go. She's wandering the house again. I don't know what she's up to. I just need to go and get it off her. Claire, have you found my fucking loofah? No, my fucking loofah, Look, I gotta go, all right? No, she's lifting up a sponge. It's not, the sponge isn't a loofah. All right, hooroo.